As we end another year, it is, as always, an excellent time to reflect on the year. We need to keep in mind the currents around us. A growing population believes it's okay to be against the other or those who are different, like in dress, belief, or almost anything. These people live in a bubble of people like them. It seems to lead to a lack of diversity in thought and creativity and a limiting view of the world. It is sad, and there may be ways to expand their view gently. That is the goal of the event ideas I proposed in an earlier video. One idea is to use games to show a different way. For Yule, I took the idea of a celebration in a Norse community. The games take place in a large common house with a couple of traditional competitions, a stone carry and a one-on-one tug-of-war, and a couple of chance-based ones. An optional story leads off the celebration. The idea is to show a different perspective and to have some fun. Another way we could do this is with a D&D-like campaign. If you're not familiar with these, they have a starting point and a goal. However, the story in between, just like life, is not written. It's up to the participants to determine the path they will take. It allows people to see a different way of thinking in a non-threatening and hopefully enjoyable way. I'd love to have a complete package of every Sabbath as a way to draw in people so they could see us, that we're just like them. We get up every day, we love our families, we eat, we sleep, etc. I believe that this will be more important as we move forward. And now for our Yule ritual. Yule would have been a dark time, quite literally because of the lack of daylight, and it would have been hard to do anything. You may like to read before you go to sleep, but who wants to read when you're doing it by candlelight and you may fall asleep with a lit candle in the room? That extra time would leave you time to think about life, chores, and the next few days of cold. You could also think about plans for the future. What did you do this year that you really liked? And what did you do this year that you never want to do again? For the ritual, get out 3 pieces of paper. And no, I don't think you can do all this in one sitting. But on that first piece of paper, break it into 2 columns. In the first column, write down the things that you liked about this year. In the other column, write down the things you didn't like that you would never want to do again. Once you've got your list from 2021, go back over it, and for each individual item, write down one thing and only one thing that would help you do the things that you want to do and protect you from the things that you didn't want to do, things that would help you avoid it. When you get all done with that list, on that third piece of paper, go through and put the items together, like to like. Some things will probably repeat, which will make the list a little shorter when you get done. But once you've got all that done and you've got your list, you can now start to plan out how you're going to handle 2022 and what you want to do to bring in this new year. I hope you found this ritual helpful. I hope you enjoy the game. The link to the game will be below. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you for listening to the Yule ritual for the Pagan Alliance Church. Blessed be.